This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, last class we have seen how to create browser design. Okay, so today we'll continue with some other topic which is called duplicate special. So what is duplicate special? So just if you press Ctrl D, you can do duplicate of any object. So last class we have seen that. So I created one A4 document. So example, normal duplicate means just you have to select the object, then press Ctrl D, like exactly like this. One more object will be duplicated. So once again I duplicate, it will again same thing, it will follow. But when you are duplicating any object, it will follow three steps, which is called transform controls, which is that position, scaling, and rotation. These three things it will get follow when you do duplicate. When you press Ctrl D after selecting any object, it will follow the transform control also. That means, example, I'll press Ctrl D, then I'll move this object somewhere here. Okay, then again I'll press Ctrl D. Now you see distance between this object and this object is same. Again once again I'll press Ctrl G. See again the same distance it will maintain till you click outside. Again if we select and if we duplicate, it won't follow the which you are used recently. So that means when you're doing duplicate, after pressing Ctrl D, don't click outside, just move the object where you want, and then just like that only you have to press Ctrl D. But once you press outside, then you are selecting and pressing Ctrl D means it won't follow the step. So always remember that. So the transform control has to be visible always. Once you're pressing Ctrl D means the transform control has to be visible. Then if you move and if you duplicate, it won't come. So press Ctrl D, then you move to some other location, then you press Ctrl D. So it will follow the same distance. So this is position. So in the transform control, position is done. Then we'll see about scaling now. I'll do after Control D, I'll just move. Position is done. I'll zoom in little bit. That means I'll do maximize little bit. Then if you press Control D, see the distance also is maintaining the ratio. If you increased, that means from this object, if you are increasing around 10% means again from this object to this object, it will maintain 10% of scaling. Okay. So it will maintain the distance also between each object and the ratio of scaling also. You feel the like you're feeling it is touching each other, then how it is following with ruler. Following the distance means you check of the center points of every circle, it will be equal. So based on the center point it will work. So distance between each object is equal if you compare to center points.
Sir, we are not able to listen, sir. Your voice is not
Yeah,
audible.
I'm there. I'm checking that. Now,
Now we can listen, ma'am.
from bigger to smaller, you can reduce, and rotation also is done. So we'll see more about that. So first I'll make one big square. Then I'll increase the stroke size. Now I'll press Ctrl D. Again I'll place this second object to center of this again. By holding Shift key, I'm reducing the size. If you hold Shift key, the center point won't get changed. It will reduce the object all the four sides evenly. Now you press Ctrl D. So once again for circle I'll show. I'll increase the stroke size. I'll press Ctrl D duplicate. Again I'll place exactly to the center of the old one. By holding Shift key from corner, I'm adjusting the size. Then press Ctrl D. So it will follow the same distance and scaling also. So if you see distance between these objects, it is equal, and the size also. If it is 10%, you are reducing means 10%, 20 means only 20% it will maintain from the recent object. And next thing, I'll draw a ellipse shape. I'll give stroke size around 2. Then I'll take pick tool, press Ctrl D. See, again move this object to center of this object. You should not click outside. So exactly place it to the center. And now once again you click, we'll get rotation control and rotate it. Now press Ctrl D. Okay. So this kind of shape you can make. So a little bit bigger circle. Again press Ctrl D. Again click and hold on, bring it to the whole circle, and a rotation value I'll give around 2. Then rotate. Little bit small, medium size. Press Ctrl D. Click and hold on the center point to center point. Arrange it properly. This center to this center. Once again you click and rotate as you like. Then press Ctrl D. And suppose I'll press Ctrl D. I'll place this exactly to the center. And once again, if you click this point, if you move somewhere here, that center pivot point, then if you press Ctrl D, so Ctrl D, place it, and this point I'll move it here, then I'll rotate a little bit. Now if you see, so based on that point, it will get rotated now.
Sir, to continuously rotate, which option?
Same Ctrl D only.
Okay.
Just click and hold. Control if you press, just click and hold if you do, it will continuously duplicate. Example, using this you can make chessboard and all easily. So example, one thing I'll give with white color, and this one I'll duplicate. I'll place exactly to this. I'll fill with black color. Again, these two I'll select. Control D. Again, this 4 I'll select. Control D. Again, this everything I'll select. Control D. And mirror it. Again, this everything I'll select. Control D. So this node to this node I'll arrange. Then press Control D. The same distance it will follow. You can press Control G for group. So group also can do. Using this duplicate option, you can do a lot of things. So I created a circle like this. Around the circle, I want some designs and kind of rangoli. So I'll go to basic shapes. In that basic shapes, if we have some shapes, we can take any shapes in this. I'll take this water dog and we can make it smaller or bigger. And place exactly to this quadrant. When you're adjusting, take a pick tool. So this edge to this center, circle center, and by holding shift key or control, we can adjust the size. Yes. If you want a little bit move upward, by using arrow keys also you can move the objects. Yeah. Now this one I'll press Control D. I'll place exactly to the center. Once again, if I click, we'll get rotation control plus this anchor point. That one I'll bring it to center of this bigger circle. Okay. Then for this, I'll give rotation value, whichever I duplicated. I'll give around 10 and enter. Then press Control D. That's it. So you can select this everything. I'll hold Shift key to deselect the circle. Then I'll press Control G. So I can move this every objects. And ungroup always you can do whenever you want. This bigger circle, I'll lock it. Then I'll select this everything. I'll press Control G. Then you can move that. This one you unlock. Excuse me. And this two I'll select. I'll press P for page center. So it will come back to the center. And if you want, you can reduce the size of this. Once again, I'll duplicate that entire thing. Control D I pressed after selecting that. This also make it to the center of this. And we can give some color also for this. For this, I'll give a little bit thicker border. press Ctrl D, exactly place it to the center, and once again if you click, rotation control will come and move this to the center of this. Rotation value will give around 20, press Ctrl D. But if you see, this one is not working properly because I clicked outside. The heart shape I'll delete. This everything before that I'll duplicate. Sorry, group it, Ctrl G. So you can create this kind of objects easily by using only duplicate option. So this entire thing I'll select, press Ctrl G. You can give different colors, but if you give fill color, everything will go off because the arrangement is more important. Okay. I think everyone's seen Flipkart Big Billion Day logo. So this logo, how to create? So if you see here some dots are there which they use to duplicate concept. I'll fill with yellow color. Not this yellow, we can go for dark yellow. Remove the outline. This one I'll duplicate. Apply exactly to the center. Then I'll reduce the size of this by holding shift key. Apply with blue color. Then I'll take one small circle and draw it over here. By holding control key, you can draw, shift key and control key. Shift key is to adjust evenly both the sides and remove the outline. If you want, make it a little bit bigger and move it. Yeah. Now duplicate this. Again, exactly place it to the center. Click on this. We'll get that anchor point. Bring it to the center and rotate around how much you want. Then press Ctrl D. Just you have to keep on press Ctrl D. Then this kind of dots will make. So continuous duplication means just click and hold on Ctrl D. Then I take one rectangular shape. I'll reduce with it. So this also I'll place it exactly to the center of this circle and give with the color which we used. And rotate around 15 degree because 45 will be more. But 10 is also okay. And I'll remove the outline. This one I'll duplicate Control D. I'll take Shape tool, press Control Q. Then move the points like this. In the middle point, make one extra point. So double click on the line to create one more point. And this one you move it here. Now we can make it a little bigger. But don't adjust like this. You have to take Shape tool only for adjusting the point. And this one I'll duplicate. I'll bring it here. Mirror it. So So this one you can give little bit darker color. Not this one. And this one you do Control X, Control V. So it look it in front. And if you see this one small strip will be there over here like shadow. So that also you have to make it. Then only from here to here. If you want this one, you can move it a little bit upward. I'll take a rectangle tool only. From this node to here I'll give. And I'll rotate around 10 degree. And give the color. Press Control Q. Take shape tool and adjust the points. And we can make it to curve. This also can make it to curve and bend it. And remove the outline. A little bit darker color will give. And this only I'll duplicate. Place it here. Mirror it. And now we can type the text. Take text tool. Change the color of this. I'll increase the size. Rotation value I'll give around 10. This also I'll place exactly to the center of this. For same thing, this also give the color, increase the size, and double click on that, or else take text tool and select. This one will make it little bit bigger. For this also I'll give around 10 degree of rotation. We want to make it bold. And for this also same thing. And the color. And select everything, Control G. Input. And this one won't be visible because it is created first. Control X, Control V. Then it will come in front. And if you see this, we have one outline there. That also can create nothing. Just a duplicate. And this one you fill with white color. This entire thing you fill with white color. And make it a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3. Holding Shift key, select multiple objects and press P. So it will come to page center. Now again only select that white thing and do ungroup. Select this, take pick tool and adjust it. That's it. So this gradient shade and all we'll see later. How to give gradient thing and all. So by using duplicate concept, we can do a lot of things. I'll create one more document. I'll draw a rectangular shape filled with some color. And if you long press on the step tool, we have smooth, smear everything. But we'll go from bottom, Roughen Tool. and take this roughen tool. So the edges you can make it rough like this. And that value can increase or decrease, you can do here. So if you give only one, so this much big it will come. If you give multiple, like this it will come, the distance between each peak. And we can increase it or decrease the brush size. This every option will work only on the edges, whatever it is here, this everything will work only on the edges. Next we will take smudge tool. So already we seen in Photoshop, so same like that, but it will work on objects, that's it. So to collapse the image, we'll use smudge tool. So like this. Next thing we have repel. So increase the brush size. And from the center point, it will get a white. If you see the brush center, it will make this kind of curve. If you move little bit outward, then if you click, it will go inside. From the center of the brush size. Just you have to click and hold, that's it. And this is opposite to attract tool. Sorry, opposite to repel tool, attract. It will attract towards the center point. So example, like this. If it is inside means like this. Attract. So like this kind of shape bundle you can make it by using attract tool. And a trail. So this kind of trail, like spiral kind of thing it will make. So we have opposite direction also. So using travel option also you can do a lot of things. Mostly this and all will use for cartoon designs. And next we have a smear. So like this we can move. It is not kind of smudge tool, but not exactly. So like this we can make it. And after that we have smooth tool. So whatever you make, you can make it smooth. So example, if you take Roughen Tool, yeah. Now you take smooth tool, and this one you just click and hold, it will automatically make smooth. So this kind of things all you can make. Now we'll create one business card. Go to new. In that you choose business card. We have business card size. You can scroll and check. It will be there. Click on that. And business card size is 3.5 into 2 inches. So exactly I'll make one rectangular shape according to the business card size. So example 2 into 3.5 and press P for page center and give some color to that. And I'll remove the outline and lock the object because I don't want to move this. Lock it. So business card means company logo will be there. So I will create one sample logo, a random logo. I'll click on cusp node and I'll make it like this. And this one I'll rotate around. Okay, let it be. Then I'll make one circle. This time I will make it smaller. I'll bring it here. Press Ctrl D and place exactly to the center of this small thing, and move the center point to the center of the circle and rotate a little bit. And press Ctrl D. Yes. So that's enough. Now I'll delete the circle. I'll select this everything. Press Ctrl J, group it. So a little bit I'll rotate. This one I'll duplicate, mirror it. A random logo I'll create. Control Q. Click on this point, make it to cusp node. Cusp node will adjust like this. And the smooth node, if you adjust both the side, it will get adjust, but length only one side you can increase. But cusp node, both the side you can adjust as you like. If it is symmetrical node means both the side it will get increase the length and decrease the length. So that is symmetrical node. Make it to cusp node and adjust the points as you like. Then this everything I'll press Ctrl G, group it. So in the bottom you can type company name. And you can do justify alignments or center alignment. Actually center alignment will be good. So the background color is dark, always I'll give white color for this. Group it. So I'll move aside. I'll take Polygon Tool. I'll make one polygon shape by holding Control key. You can increase the size. I'll give some color in that. This only I'll duplicate. I'll place it somewhere here. Again I'll duplicate. Control D. And reduce the or apply the transparency level for this. Go to this tab. In the bottom, if you see one checkbox will be the like chessboard. Click on this. This is called transparency tool. Like in Photoshop, we have opacity, no? Like that, here also we have transparency. Click on that, and bottom you'll be seeing one option, adjustment. Adjust the values. Now I'll remove the outline for this. And even for this also you can apply transparency. For this also I'll remove outline. This extra thing we can crop it afterwards. We have some other tool for cropping the things. That one we'll see later. Right now we can just make a rectangular box with white color. This every polygon shapes is select. I'll give rotation around 15 degrees. That's good. It's rotating everything. individually will rotate. And reduce the sides. Control G for group. Now this logo, I'll bring it here. So the logo is not visible because the logo is first only it is created. You can do Control X and Control V. We'll do a little bit bigger. This background color, always you can change whatever color you want. And the transparency level also you can adjust always. You want to make it 0 or make it 100%. So it depends on your choice. So we'll check that later. So like this, we need to type some address. So I'll select this everything. This one I'll do copy paste. Control C. And I'll go to this Control V. So this one I'll bring it to the top. And this color I'll change because background is dark color. So that color I'll change. So that should be visible. And this color is also not looking good. So this everything is an individual text. And whenever, wherever you want, you can move it and arrange it properly. And if you see any business card logo, these icons will be there. Phone icon and mail icon, that everything. So I'll teach you how to create it easily. Those kind of icons. Just I'll draw one rectangular box. And I'll draw one small square box over here. And this one I'll duplicate Control D. And I'll place it over here. For understanding purpose, I'll make this is white color. And the bigger rectangular shape, I'll select shape tool, press Control Q. we'll get the converting points. And this node point, we create 1 point, and for here also create 1 point, and in the middle 2 points we create, and this one we bring it to center of this circle, and this also, sorry, square. Yeah, that's it. Now you select the square shape and delete it. Now take shape tool. Here you add 1 point and bring it somewhere here, exactly to the middle. Yeah. Now select this every points, convert to curve, and after that click on smooth node or symmetrical node. That's it. So automatically the phone symbol will come. So I'll make one diamond shape. Hold control key. I'll give outline color as white, and this I'll bring it to the center of this. And rotate this around 45 degrees. And select this and group it. And reduce the size of this. And the outline size we make as hairline. And wherever you want to keep it. Once again I'll duplicate. Let it be here. Now I'll get mail icon. First one rectangle and one more rectangle. Press Ctrl Q, and this one you bring it to the middle, and this one you delete it off. And in that you give with white color. This everything, make it to white color. And ungroup this, Ctrl U. Only that phone symbol you delete. See the phone symbol, I'll make it color. So then it will look good. Ctrl G. Now this also reduce the size. Bring it to the center. And select this everything, group it. And website address we have to create. Website logo, hairline, make it white color. And one more perfect circle, make it hairline. This everything I'll group it, Ctrl J and Ctrl D, rotate around 90 degree and bring it to this center. ungroup, delete these icons, and this one you put it in the center. So like this, you can create a simple business card. And I'll create one more page, but instead of creating, I'll duplicate this page and copy on their contents also. So exactly one more page is created, and this everything I'll do delete, and this thing I'll bring it to center. And if you want, we can type your company address at the bottom. So this is front and this is back. We can save this. So anyone has any question creating business card under duplicate option? Any doubts? Okay, then that's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Then I'll end the class.